What's going on, everybody? Keith Allen here again. And when I'm always in my videos, I'm always talking about if you're working with an agent, they should always have a team, whether it's credit guys, lenders, title people, or anything like that. So just to show you that I personally I do have a teammate, I'm going to introduce you to my guy, Joe Garcia from GTS Credit, who I personally work with on every transaction if it requires a buyer needing credit repair.
Thank you, Keith, for allowing me to come in here and speak with your viewers out there about credit. But let me tell you a little bit about GTS. I mean, we've been established since 2005. I've been doing it for 8 years. And the reason I got into the business is because my credit was bad. In 08, everything went sideways for me. So going into remaking myself during that time period, as was a lender before, now I was trying to figure out what am I going to do now. I got into media, started doing a little bit of that. And then I got introduced with Claudia, who is owner of GTS Credit. And I sold her one of my media packages. But I always visit her and I always saw that she always would tell me, hey, Joe, look at, I just got this removed. I got this removed. I got this bankruptcy. So I go out, so it does work. And she goes, yeah, it does. So she did my credit at no charge. She goes, I kind of like you, so I'm gonna show you. And she did. She removed everything. And that's when I asked her, is there a position here for me to work for you? Because I know a lot of people like me that's going to need this service. And that's how I got into GTS.
Now remember, we're not going to get the credit done for free, but it will be inexpensive, I promise you that. So Joe, I get a lot of questions from my buyers, and I'm going to ask you a few questions. Maybe you can answer for them, kind of give them like just a broader understanding of basically how the credit thing works. I guess the first question is the million-dollar question. Can negative items be removed?
Keith, yes, they can. And the reason they can't be is because we go by what the law says. The law requires the credit bureaus to have anything put on anybody's credit, it must be 100% accurate and 100% verifiable, which they dropped the ball there a lot. That's why we have so many mistakes in our credit report, and that's why the government also allows you to have a free credit report once a year, so you can see if there's any mistakes on your credit report to get it right away.
Okay, great. That's great. Thanks for that answer. Another great question is, how do you increase your credit scores?
Well, the way we increase scores is two ways. One, you have to reduce your revolving credit under 30%. In other words, if you have a limit of 1,000, try to keep it under 300. Okay, that's one way we first see it. Clients' credit reports. If I see their balances up, I'll start asking them, start reducing them under that 30, so you can start gaining points. The way that works is at 0 to 30, you're going to gain points. Okay, folks. From 31 to 50, you're at a neutral. In other words, you're not going to gain points, but you're not going to lose points. Once you go above the 50, let's say 60, you start losing little points. 70, a little bit more. You get to 90, you get a big, and if you go over 100% of it, you get a big chunk removed. You could get them back once you get those balances under, you'll get those points back. Oh, the second way we do getting an increase is by using authorized users or trade lines. In other words, we're renting somebody else's history or borrowing somebody's credit history, put it on your credit report, and that would increase your scores.
Okay, great. Another good one is, so if I bring you a buyer and I say, hey Joe, their credit is not too good, it's not too bad. They're ready to buy now, but they just need to get some things fixed up. What's the time frame that it usually takes for credit to get fixed up? Get fixed, I should say, good or bad?
Well, it's taking us the average of 3 to 6 months, folks. Okay. So again, it's as long as you get started, you commit to it, and you got to be part of it too, because a lot of times we'll have those clients that are procrastinating, and it makes the end time a little longer. But again, the average is 3 to 6 months. It could be done.
Okay. And if I bring you a buyer, is there a way that they can track their progress?
Correct. With us, we're very transparent. We'll also give you access to the database of your clients and also the client. As long as he has internet access, folks, you could always see your progress on your credit repair. In other words, once you become a member of ours, you're going to receive your passcodes. Like I said, you have internet access, you go to our website, plug in your passcodes, go into your personal portal, and now you can see your status, the notes, everything is there for you. And I'll run it through you, walk you through that system.
Again, guys, you heard it from the man himself, Joe Garcia from GTS Credit. If you have any more questions, you can either reach me or you can reach him personally. His number will be below as well. Just another quick tip from your favorite realtor. Thanks for watching. See you next week.